are the games at?
Where are the games?
Where are the games?
It's dry. Where are the games?
I kind of keep waiting for them to do their thing.
I don't see anything.
These are easily the most pointless upgrades I've ever experienced.
What is the point of buying a console if you can just make a PC?
If you're gonna have everything on PC, why not just buy a PC and abandon the console?
Where are the games? Where are the deadlines? Where are the projects? Where are the teases? Like, it feels weird that it's like,
why buy consoles?
Now comes the fun part. We get to see how the development
What
community
up, guys?
takes
It's your boy
advantage
Like
of
One
that
Half
feature.
Endure, and all right, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, but yes, that's a video. I had to use it for a different video, but this is your boy Like One Half Endure, and we're gonna talk about a very heated topic that's happened this week after the Nintendo's 2 Switch Direct. So I'm gonna use 3 videos. I have not watched the videos. I see what it is. So this is not, I'm using Generation N because the main topic I have already done kind of talked to. There's a video in the channel. Yes, I understand the graphics was not good because I shot it in portrait mode more than, full screen, and I thought it would translate, but it didn't translate it good. There's a short of that video of me showing the exact same footage, and it's way more clearer, so you could go ahead and watch that. Was the Nintendo Switch Pro Direct great? Yeah, it was great. Did they have problems in there? Yes. They had issues? Yes. But it was watched a lot. It was watched so much that it glitched on the American side. I think, like I said, when I was watching, I was talking to the guys. When I was watching it, it was creeping close to 3 million people watching it live, and it kind of crashed the system a little bit, and it froze up or whatever. So, it is what it is. Whatever. But we're talking about the prices of stuff, because people are saying that they lost it. And at the beginning of this video, I've said it multiple times, and I'll keep on saying it. Be a customer, not a consumer. You might hear consumer in these videos. Don't be a consumer, be a customer. If you like what you see, you work hard for your money. You want to buy it, you buy it. If you don't like what you see, I have no problem with you not buying it. You're going to say, let's stick it to Nintendo. Stick it to Nintendo by not buying the console. That's all you could do. You know how I stick it to Microsoft, even though I don't have a problem with Microsoft? I don't buy their console. I don't buy their games. Well, you put it on PC. I have a PC. I don't want to play the games on PC. I don't care. Because 1, I don't own the games. 2, the games does not really appeal to me, and I don't like playing in front of PCs since I work all day in front of a PC being an architect. I don't like it. That's me. Not you. You're in different circumstances. You do what you want to do, okay? That's all I'm saying in that regard. And like I said, as you saw, many of the people in the intro stated right there, when they said, oh, we're not, what was it? Where's the games? Games are coming. Nintendo has the biggest Switch has the biggest limited library. Is going to be crossing over to the Nintendo Switch 2. You have the games, so the games is there. Now, do you want to buy it, play for it? No. Consoles are going to get expensive. Yes. Are the games going to get expensive? Yes. I had no issue with the PlayStation 5 games getting expensive. I didn't have no problem with it. Why? Because I understand how business works. I understand how things are going to be. And also in that video that I talked about, games back in the 90s was $70, $80, $100. But we didn't have YouTube back then, so people weren't bitching, complaining. They were basically complaining to themselves. And again, I didn't buy those games. My family did. My mom, my aunt bought those games. So I'm thankful that they bought those games, and cousins. They bought those games for me. Now that I got my own money, I'm making this stuff, I make my own decision. I have 170 Nintendo Switch games. That's physical. That's what I wanted. That's what I bought. And all those games, majority of games. Maybe about 2 or 3% of the games I wish I didn't bought. For majority of the games I bought and I want to play, I still gotta play. If you don't want to buy the Nintendo Switch 2, do not buy the Nintendo Switch 2. You have over 10,000 games on the Nintendo Switch 1. You can't say there ain't no games because there's games. Like if you want the latest and greatest, you will have to pay money for it. If you're a YouTuber, as I said before, and these are gonna be YouTubers, I'm gonna say this: shut the fuck up, because you're gonna buy anything for console. You're going to. You're not. I literally posted in a place where I know is a PC place, and I say, a lot of people are like, oh, I ain't gonna buy this. Oh, yeah, you're gonna prove the point more better than you PC guys. Because again, Wilds came out and it wasn't optimized on the PC. More games on PC. Here's the funny part: you're gonna have to buy a more powerful PC and PC parts to run most of these games. I might not play PC, but I build my own PCs all the time to do my projects and stuff like that. I know you're gonna brute force to get the stuff to work. So shut up. Y'all gonna try to emulate? And again, for anybody cry tears weeping, I don't give a damn. I don't care. Nintendo shuts you down. Any company shuts you down. PlayStation have done that and done that. Sega has done that. But people always think only Nintendo is the only person done it. But I do not care. They cease and desist and they sue your ass. I don't care. I don't cry in my comment section. I don't care. Because if you was in their spot, you wouldn't be bitching. If I take your videos and again I'm paying your video from your video, so you get the revenue view of the views. I don't do like other YouTubers and download it so I don't get the thing. So you might see me cut a lot of the, you might see a commercial or whatever. I give you your own views. I give you credit, your own views, not knocking you. But if people was taking it away, you would have been bitching too. So shut up. PC's not the end all be all. But if that's what's going to be in the future, hey, it is what it is. That's why I'm happy I still got my 64, my Super Nintendo, my Dreamcast is running all till now. Why? Because those games are expensive now and I'm happy I bought them. If you want a game preserve, buy the game and keep it and don't resell it, whatever. If you're tight on money, I'm not talking to y'all. That's a different story. I understand you want to be a game and stuff like that. If as poor as I've been in my life, I've been super, super poor. I'm third world country poor, not American poor, third world country poor. I still never sold my shit to GameStop or whatever like other people. But I digress. I basically handed them down to my sister, Katie, who's the other half of Enduro, and she enjoyed those games, and she brought them back up, and that's why we have a big closet full of games. Some games worth hundreds, $200. Hell, we got DVDs, classic DVDs, that they don't play them no more because they're out of date. Orphan, the original Orphan Run DVD, I have the full collection, that's worth $1,000. Now they got a new version of Orphan where they change the story and do a lot of stuff, and that's not worth nothing, really. But yeah, you want the original Orphan? It's $1,000. Zoids, is it Chaotic Century or New Century? Sorry, not New Century. Each DVD costs $700. I have each DVD, so no. So don't hit me with the whole historic blah blah blah. People are just saying that for nonsense, and then you want to emulate again. I don't give a damn about emulation unless it's used the right way. If you want to emulate it for yourself and not sell it, good for you. But if you're selling it, whatever, shut them down. I don't care. Because again, if you stop the company from making money, and they make enough money, it's just like restaurants. People say, restaurants make enough money. Restaurants are razor thin. They say they might make $100,000 for this restaurant, but the profit margin is like 3-4%. Now, I do not know Nintendo's profit margin, nor Sony, nor Microsoft. I'm not gonna lie to anybody up there. I know the profits. I read their profit statements and everything, but I don't know their profit margin. So sorry, but I do know that's their product. You like it, you buy it. If you don't like it, you don't buy it. Simple. Okay, so let's go with SF Production, and then I think it's the Real Fake Wizard, and then another YouTube. All these YouTubers, they got millions of views. The first two know, but the other one has 2 million. He's a big subscriber. He wasn't even into it. And his face was even in the thing. Talking about, I've been vindicated. Shut the fuck up. You ain't been no damn vindicated, you piece of shit. But again, I didn't see his video. I just saw the title, so I'm responding to all these videos in my own fashion way. This is not really a generation end per se, but it is talking about gaming, and this is the next new generation. And people's already griping before even the next generation, generation 10 starts. We'll see. And yes, generation 10. I ain't playing that bullshit with you. Generation is a time, not the damn product. So let's not miss me with the bullshit. If you want to say version, we go different. But generation, time. Anyway, let's go.
The Nintendo Switch 2 Direct happened earlier today, and while I would love to just go on about how excited I am and how everything looks great, I can't. Look, watching the Direct, I was overjoyed with everything. besides the absence of a 3D Mario game, but that's for another video. Everything about this console looks great. I was incredibly excited about that new Mario Kart game. Like, damn, an open world Mario Kart game as a launch title? Sign me up. But Nintendo left out some pretty crucial information about the console and the game during the Direct, and I feel like it was done on purpose. The pricing. Before the Direct, many people were expecting the Nintendo Switch 2 to retail for around $400 US. This
Now I said this in my endcast. For regular people, not gamers, I say if Nintendo wanted to hit the regular people and get more people like that, it will be $400. But seeing what they did, and they surpassed what I even thought with the 4K 4K 60 and 2060 frames per second. That's a lot of other features. Again, I ain't got the console in my hand, so I can't say. But some of the features I thought more, and they did that. Even though I guess that they're going to put a system in the dock, which made sense to me. But they're doing that. I said it. You can go back to the endcast just before this thing, and I said it way before this too. So I said that back when it hit the 5-year mark, when I said it's going to be around 400 to 450. I said 400 to 450. I said 450 will be the spot where they will mostly go towards. It'll be sweet. It's just like with the Nintendo upgrades. Like I said, 5 will be awesome. 10 will be okay. 15 is pushing it, but 20 is like damn. And they'll seeing from everybody saying to get upgrade, it might be 20. And I don't like that shit. If you ain't putting no new stuff in there, I ain't like that stuff. But again, we'll move from that.
is what I thought as well, but sadly, it ended up being $450 US instead. That's not that bad in the grand scheme of things, but I can't help but realize that this is more than a digital edition PS5. Of course, the Switch 2 has many features that
A digital version of the PS5 is $399. Yeah, that's why I said last night on the podcast. It doesn't have a physical spot. Now, granted, is a key card. I don't like that either. I'm being straight up honest with anybody. But PlayStation and Xbox been doing it for 2 generations. So shit. What do you want me to say? Now they tell the kids stuff. Now y'all bitching? I can't say that because again, I bitched back when it started back in 2012. But it went on deaf ears. If you look at all of YouTubers who talk about that, it went on deaf ears. It's like, all right, well, it is what it is. I would have a physical game when it is. I don't like the key, but it is what it is. As long as it's downloaded, I can play the game, whatever. And I did a test on the PlayStation 5, which I have, that I could play the game without online stuff. And I could download and install without internet. I think Nintendo says you need internet. I don't like that. Again, I'll gripe on that when the time comes. I want to do an overall video of the Nintendo Switch 2. I will do that. But that right there, no, I'm cool with that. It is what it is. Now you're griping about it.
think could warrant that price. And of course, inflation and the economy and all that stuff is probably raising the price as well, especially considering that the Switch 2 in Japan costs way less. But regardless, it still seems a little too expensive.
By $50? Okay, let me use my work computer here and check something. Let me just check something. If I don't want to be wrong. Let's Google Switch prices in Japan. Switch 2 price in Japan. Okay, my mistake. $340. And that kind of makes sense with how they're making it stuff like that. Like again, economic wise of how imports and all this stuff is going on, that makes sense. But again, okay, $100. Well, no, because if you think about it, again, it's game. Okay, that's getting too deep. I'm looking at it right now. Yes, that's a straight up conversion. Japan has a kind of tax that nobody talks about as well too. But again, I digress. Let's keep going.
Thankfully, there is a bundle that includes a digital download for Mario Kart World for an extra $50, which is great, especially considering the retail price of Mario Kart World. This game will cost not $60, not $70, but $80 US. There has never been a large AAA game like this that has hit that price. The highest we have gotten up until...
Yes, they have, and this is why I said you gamers don't know that. Mortal Mortal Kombat 2 came out for $80. $80. Let me see if I still have the archive on my. Let me see if I have my archive on the Google. The archive. Let's see if it'll work this way. And hopefully you could see stuff. That's Super Nintendo. $90 for Mortal. Like I say, hope you can see this good, but $90 for Mortal Kombat 2 cartridge. $90. Super Metroid, $80. NBA Jam, $80. Apologize for that. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, $99, sir. $99. And again, this is 1994 Sears catalog winter version. Okay, you have some games that was $19. And I have a video about and explain all the stuff on the channel about this video right here. So you go check it out. Where is the... There you go. Mortal Kombat, $80. Sonic, $70. 84. Super Street Fighter 2 on the Genesis, $99.99. Okay? Miss me with the nonsense. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So let's get back to the video.
That is the standard price for every big PS5 and Xbox Series X game, and I was expecting Nintendo to go this route for Switch 2 as well, but I guess not. Even after Tears of the Kingdom was questionably priced at $70 for the Switch 1, they're raising the price even more for Switch 2 games. Also, speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, it looks like they're going to charge even more for the upgraded version for Switch 2 if you don't have a Switch Online membership. I'm sorry.
Well then... Again, here's this. You want me? I'll help you with the solution with that, SF. You don't have to buy it. And if not, get a Switch Online. If you don't want a Switch Online, don't buy it. Remember, we had free online, but gamers like you and other YouTubers who said shit forced Nintendo's hands. We had free online for DS, 3DS. We had free online for Wii and Wii U, but y'all talk. So Nintendo responded. So shut up.
But $80 is way too much money to be charging for each game. That's just insane to me. I mean, I guess I should have expected the worst, considering they're charging extra for the demo game that should just be free with the console.
I give you that one. That's a freebie. It should have been there. I give you that. Nintendo should not charge that one. We don't know what the price for this thing is either, but you're 1,000% correct. That one I agree with you on. That should not be charged for that. Nintendo could eat the price for that. That's for sure.
But interestingly enough, it seems that not every big Switch 2 game will be priced at $80. The new Donkey Kong game that just got revealed, you know, Nintendo's brand new 3D platformer releasing very close to the Switch 2's launch, is priced at $70 instead. I still think that's a lot for a video game.
$70. Okay, here you go again. Choose whatever. I think Mario Kart is the experience what they're going through. But again, you'll be saying I'm giving Nintendo excuses. So again, don't buy the game. That's all I'm saying. That's not an excuse. That's a fact. Don't buy the game.
But at least that price aligns more with the already established price tag of most current-gen games on other consoles. I do wonder what qualifications a game has to meet to be priced at $80 as opposed to $70. I understand that Mario Kart is one of the best-selling franchises on Nintendo consoles, and I bet Nintendo thinks that they can safely charge $80 for a game as big as Mario Kart, but I actually don't really agree with that. Also, in other territories, it has been confirmed that physical versions of games will cost more than the digital versions, meaning that Mario Kart World could cost $90 for the physical version. Wow. Okay then. Now, again, it has not been confirmed to be this way yet, but would you be surprised? It has been confirmed already.
And here's another thing too. The physical games, you see, because all y'all push for digital games all the time. Oh, we don't need physical. And I bought physical. I feel slighted that, that y'all keep knocked up my price for physicals. They're not. See, the problem is they're not making physical games at a big bundle, so the price could be less. Most of you bastards want a digital for your convenience. So, as Trip would say, and I've said it in my podcast too, convenience is the death of humanity. That's just what it is. If you kept, here's the funny part, if y'all kept on buying physical, if physical was like at least 50-50, those prices wouldn't be there because of the cards and all the stuff like that, materials. But y'all wanted digital, so digital to be. So we got to pay. It basically is a physical tax. That's what we got now. Thank you, gamers. Thank you. But it is what it is. I've done enough video on physical and digital over the years to prove my point on that.
Ready that Nintendo Switch 2 game cartridges will mostly act as a license for the game you're playing, as they will all just be downloaded to your console anyway. Kind of like how PlayStation and Xbox handle that sort of thing nowadays. So the only
Again, they're following what you guys wanted.
benefit of owning the game physically anymore is just being able to look at it on your shelf. Is that really worth shelling out an extra $10 or so on an already overpriced game? Even
To you, no. And to anybody else, no. To me, yes. I'd rather do that. I'd rather have still a physical whatever. Yes, it's downloaded. It's the key. It starts it up. It is. I get it. It's for theatrics. But I'm not buying a digital game where I can't do nothing. And people are like, well, what happened if your game is gone? Blah blah blah. Stuff like that. We are at the point now where digital is taking over. So like I said before, a long time ago in multiple videos, the Switch might be the last console that physical will be, and I was correct. Son of a bitch, was I correct? I said that back in 2017. Switch might be the last console we get we might just get physical that don't have to do no downloads. And I was correct. Am I surprised by that? No, because I said it. So there you go. So Switch gonna be the last. Switch was the last one. 2 is what it is, and I'm gonna move on, live my life. If Nintendo's next console is straight digital, and it's straight digital and all that stuff, and basically this is kind of close to straight digital, but then you're right. You're 100% correct, sir. And then I will bow out of the gaming industry. I don't care. Nintendo's next console, PlayStation, Sony, y'all have that. I'll play my old games and have fun with that. I'm 40 years old. I got 40 more years on this planet at the most, maybe. Let me enjoy my games.
this is only happening for Mario Kart right now, I can imagine that this will also open the floodgates for other publishers when it comes to pricing new games. GTA 6...
They were going to do that no matter what you say. Before this even happened, that was the trend.
Has been heavily rumored to be the first $100 game, and originally I disregarded that. But now, learning that Nintendo is practicing these outrageous prices, I actually believe those rumors now. But overall, this sucks. This really sucks. I hate that we're now living in a timeline when gaming is this expensive. I was originally stoked for the Switch 2, but now that I'm learning that I have to shell out this much money just to play the new Mario Kart, I'm not nearly as excited anymore. And honestly, if this keeps up, I don't see the Switch 2 being successful, especially when it just looks like an upgraded Switch at a glance. Will parents...
I've said it before, duh. Will parents shell out money for this? Some parents will, some parents not. Would the Switch 2 outperform Switch 1? No, it won't. It would not. It will sell between 50 to 100 million at the most. That's what, at the least, I should say. That's where it's gonna be. Am I surprised by that? No. Nintendo had, remember, good game, bad game, good game, bad game. They've been doing that. Seesaw, up and downs, whatever. Would parents do this? Not really. But some will and some won't. That's all. So just live your life. And don't buy it. Get your PC, emulate it like other people would emulate it as they always whatever. And when they get caught and go to jail, boo-hoo for you.
Buy this brand new Switch 2 just to get Mario Kart for their kid? Probably not. They'll likely just get a Switch 1 with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't see this being very good for Nintendo, and honestly, I hope it isn't. So right now, I'm probably going to...
Well, there you go. You hope it doesn't. Okay, that's it. Point break it. You made your video. Thank you. You don't want it to. You want it to fail. That's all. It's good. I ain't got nothing against that. Your opinion, that's good.
Ended up getting the Switch 2 and Mario Kart bundle just to save some money, because otherwise I would have to spend $40 more just to get the physical version. That's insane. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Switch 2 Direct. Again, I thought it was great, but this new info that they dropped after the Direct is very deflating. But that's all for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.
Okay, so that takes care of that one. All right? That takes care of that one. Let's go down to the next set of playlists. All right, let's go to that one. All right, we're at the wizard, so let's go.
Very sad day. I have no special effects. There's no green screen here. I'm going to be very real with you.
Okay.
Today, there are people celebrating all over the internet about the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. If you're a gamer or a customer or you buy games for your family and friends, maybe your kids, you should not be celebrating. Nintendo has done something cowardly and devious today. And to not only be a little dramatic, but also be very, very blunt with you, there are boardroom executives from gaming companies all over the world popping champagne bottles and celebrating because of what Nintendo has just done.
Yeah, remember, all you guys knocked down Nintendo for the last 20 years on they're behind the times, This is what happened when you were the last guard and they catch up with times. Now you don't like it. But you shit on them constantly. Oh, it's a kiddie console. It doesn't have the graphics. Is not that. Oh, it's a peanut butter. It can't run nothing. Now that they caught up with some of the times, and it's still behind the times in certain things, technology. Yeah. Now y'all got a problem. Okay. Oh well.
Nintendo exploded the glass ceiling on charging you more money for way less product. Welcome to The Pondering. I am the real-life fake wizard. If this video brings you any value at all, I invite you to subscribe to this channel where we're posting new videos just about every day. Let's get right to it. The Nintendo Switch 2 announcements today are not good. In fact, they're very bad. The Switch 2 is releasing this June for the retail price of $450 here in the United States. But that is because it is the multilingual version. If you bought the region-locked Japan version, it would cost approximately $334 US. So right off the cuff.
Yeah, so can you speak Japanese? Go and get the Japanese version. We just talked about it in the other video. Go ahead and do that. What's the problem? I'm being sarcastic here, but on a real note still, though, it's region-locked to Japan. So again, y'all wanted gamers, as Triple said with Reggie Fils-Aimé, gamers are insatiable. Oh boy. But whatever.
Region locking and price inflation for consumers who aren't in Japan. That's not friendly, now is it? And that's not the only unfriendly thing here. Nintendo ran an entire 1-hour stream going over all the features on this new system and announcing new games, only for it to end without giving clear details on pricing for anything, and also didn't give clear details on pre-order information either. They hid
the pre-order makes sense, the pricing, I agree with you. Don't like it. I said it in my live as well too. They should have given the price. I give you that.
Price of the system, the price of all the new add-ons, and especially the price of the games from this major presentation, only for it to be released and leaked by the Access Media. The base console price,
not really, it was on their website, but whatever,
is $450. Now, yeah, that's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's manageable to someone like me, but I know it's going to price out lots and lots of families. And even if those families...
Oh, now we get YouTubers are talking about families. Funny, huh? Nintendo's a kiddie console. They need to get bigger, whatever. I don't know his videos in the past. Some of his videos, I watched him enough. There's some videos he is full of it, but some is not. But again, I just talk about gamers in general who's on YouTube. I've been doing this since 2014 on this channel. Yeah, no. Now you care about families. Oh, okay.
Bought the system. What do they have to look forward to, you might ask? Nintendo Switch games are going to have variable, elevated pricing. Now, that means a lot of things. Firstly, physical edition games will be $10 more than digital games. Secondly, Nintendo will be assigning higher prices to games arbitrarily. For instance, Donkey Kong Bonanza will be digital for $70 and physical for $80, while Mario Kart World and likely Pokemon Legends ZA will be digital for $80 and physical for $90. Nintendo has kicked down the doors, folks. Nintendo mainline IP games will be $80 at entry, and knowing Nintendo, those prices are not likely to ever come down.
Nope.
This is awful. This is a big neon sign for other companies to increase their prices too. And people all over will have a variety of opinions on this, but let's be clear. You're not getting another $10 of value, okay?
No.
Games today, across all platforms and all mediums, are routinely mid. They are routinely Mario Kart is the same over and over and over. This new one may have lots of new bells and whistles, maybe a fresh coat of yellow paint, but charging $80 for the digital-only access is predatory. It's extortionate, and no...
Okay, I disagree now with what he's saying right there. How is predatory and extortionary? You don't have to buy the friggin' thing. If Nintendo came to your house, hold a gun to your friggin' head, and then that's predatory, that's extortionary. It's a product. You don't have to buy it. I'm happy they told you up front so you make a decision like a customer. Instead of you bought this stuff and then later on, hey, it's going to be $80, it's going to be $90, whatever. Tell you up front. And as I said before, you saw I showed games back in the 90s, how costly they were. So anyway.
One should buy it. Oh, Wizard, games in the 90s were way more expensive than they are now. Different time, different value, different...
Oh, shut the fuck up with that bullshit now. Okay, now you an asshole. Now you an asshole. Different time, different game, different... This is a different time from that too, you jackwagon. What the... This is why YouTubers, I swear, I was close to subscribing to this person too. Now I'm not. I'm not. Different type. That's your excuse? Literally? That's your excuse? F off you, man.
Market. Games had to be almost amazing back then to demand their asking price.
Bullshit. Because some of the games that was 90 that I showed in there wasn't games with that. Jungle Book needed to be $95. Jungle Book needed to be $95. Really? I beg to differ. Some of the sports games needed to be $80. No. But whatever, sir. Whatever. Links didn't need to be $90 in the Sega CD, but it was. And again, you buy what you buy, so shut up. Yeah, sorry. No. Shut up, Fake Wizard. Sorry.
Development was done by smaller teams, where gaming was still a growing market. Video games were a lot more challenging in the 90s, which is actually, screw it. I don't actually care to argue that games were more expensive before. This is okay point. That's a stupid-ass point.
It's not a stupid-ass point. It makes logical flipping sense, motherfucker. Okay, ain't we paying more price to go to the movies now? If you want to go to the movies to watch it, if you want to go to IMAX, you got to pay more money. Well, we doing that, right? Okay. All right. We're doing that. And arbitrarily, you're not getting as much value as people think. Oh, I got Netflix. I can watch any movies you can. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. I got more value in buying Hot Shot 1 and 2 just a while ago, or Beverly Hills. Let's say the Beverly Hills Cops collection a while back for $30 because I watched it multiple times. Of course, that's one of my Beverly Hills Cops 1 and 2. 3 not so much, but 1 and 2 is real. I watched that many times because I love that movie. But if I can't find it on Netflix, then yeah. I'm paying, well, I ain't paying it, but it's just, I'm paying the $14, whatever it is a month To watch what? Most people now use Netflix to watch new series. They don't. The old stuff gets behind and you don't really use it. So let's just be that. But whatever. Stop the bullshit, sir.
It's not okay. Companies are not making games that are worth the extra money today. They are mediocre and bland. They're demanding
Higher resolution, higher frame rate. Nintendo Mario Kart World is a big world, so I guarantee you they have to have a web online infrastructure to all that shit. Also, framing and everything to do all that computing. It takes more processing power to do that. Sorry, it does. And I say it for Dark Souls, and I say it for Final Fantasy VII, and I say it takes more. Sir, if that's the case, make yourself a game. You're wizard, real fake wizard, but you're wizard. Make a AAA, as they will call it, whatever shit, AAA game by yourself. Let's see how long it takes you to make it. You have to get people. People got degrees. You got people who work it. What the hell? Yes, it takes that much to do it. Car prices have done the same thing. You could have bought a Ford. I know this. You could have bought a Ford Expedition back. The Ford Expedition. Not Expedition, Explorer. I'm sorry. A Ford Explorer. I know it because I have the newspaper clippings. I kept it. You could have bought a Ford Explorer, which is an SUV, in 2022 for $15,000. Fully loaded at that price point. Try to get a Ford Explorer now. It's $60,000-$70,000 flipping dollars. The frick are you talking about? I could have got a Kia Sorento. I know because my wife and we just sold a 2004 Kia Sorento. They bought that Kia Sorento fully loaded, power windows, everything at that time for $6,000. We sold it for $1,400, yeah, but $6,000. That's what they bought it for. Is her dad bought it for. Try to get a Kia Sorento now. It's $35,000 to $45,000. Brother, stop the bullshit.
more from you. They're demanding more from their customers in terms of data.
Don't buy it and don't give them your data.
And asking you to lower your standards. Oh, and they want more money.
You only lower your standards if you buy shitty games. So again, if you don't like Nintendo, you think Nintendo's a shitty game company and a shitty Mario Kart is shitty, don't buy it. Then you don't got to worry about lowering your standards. What the frig? It's that easy.
For less every time. This is like buying a bag of chips. Most of the bag
Really?
is just air. It's just air. There's nothing there worth the price of admission. And
So would you buy, if you found out that, would you buy another bag? Again, I'm using simple sense here. If I bought something and I had a bad experience with it, I'm not buying the other next thing. That's just how it is.
you can't tell me otherwise. Oh, but it's for Mario Kart, or oh, it's for Grand Theft Auto. Oh, wait, what about Assassin's Creed? Oh, it's almost $100 for a video game at an economic time where people are struggling. They are struggle busing right now. And you have the damn balls to charge $90 for Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Okay, but Mario Kart isn't the only culprit here. During the Switch presentation, we got a trailer for a tech demo that will show you how.
That right there, I agree with everybody. Nintendo should have made that free. I don't know what the price is, but I'm with you 1,000%. It should be free. Nintendo, you should not say paid. You should say free, or if it's online, or do like you just did with the Zelda and the thing. If you have the Mario, if you have the online pack, if you bought the online, it should be free. Seriously, it should be free.
To play the Switch. You know, like how Astrobot was a tech demo on the PlayStation. And it was free.
Astro Playroom, but anyway.
Or like Wii Sports, which was free on Generation 1 Wii's. Well, the Switch 2 Welcome Tour is pay to fucking play. You gotta buy the crappy looking tech demo. Are you insane? Who the hell is going to...
Well, don't buy it. That is the easiest answer. Why would you? It's a tech demo. Why would you want it? What do you want? I played Astro's Playroom. It was fun. I played a Wii. It was good. I played Nintendo Land. On Nintendo Land, shit, that was a really, really fun game. But you had to play. You had to pay for it.
Pay for this? Don't give them your money for this.
Don't.
Please. Don't
I agree.
incentivize this level of blatant corporatism. Wizard,
I don't
understand why you're upset here. If you buy the Switch 2 bundle, it comes with Mario Kart, and that means it's cheaper. Okay? It's $500, which means then, sure, Mario Kart is only $50 if you get the bundle. Okay. That's going to sell out first, which means that lots and lots and lots and lots of folks are going to have to buy the $450.
Apologize for all the phone calls. Like I said, I'm doing this during work, and I apologize for it. I got it. Let me turn it over. Let me see. Base ringer is off. Okay, I was trying to turn it down. Anyway, let's keep on going.
When they get their hardware, they need to spend $80 or $90 to get Mario Kart, plus whatever that stupid Welcome Tour game would be if they wanted a complete day one experience.
Not really.
This is insane. You know, it took me a while to come up with words for this, and I'm not really thrilled myself with how I'm presenting this. I wish I got the green screen up and actually got into this. But I'm furious. I'm upset. I feel betrayed. And I'm tired of feeling betrayed.
Do you work for these people? How do you feel betrayed by being a customer? I'll feel betrayed if, let's say, you bought you bought an Xbox, and then the red ring of death happens, and it's so hard for you to fix it. That's a betrayal. I get that. If I bought a game and all the games run shitty, then you have an option. You make your video, like you said, that suck, sell your system, and move on with your life. That's what I'll be doing. I'll make, like I said, make your video. Like, oh man, they tell you suck. All these games are running at subpar 50 frames per second. They're crappy games. I can't support this. You know, I'm selling my stuff. Anybody who wants a Switch 1 or 2, whatever it is, take it. And I will not make no videos on this no more. Because you know, Nintendo is not going to follow what I think the company should do. Boom, bam, boom. That should be it. And done with it. Is it though? Let's see. Is he going to buy the console? How much you want to bet he's going to fall for it? But if he doesn't, you have more respect from me, Fake Wizard, if you don't buy the console and then you stick and you play your PC games and stuff. Go ahead.
I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of having companies think they can just shove us around. You know what I mean?
Shove what?
I'm the cancel Disney Plus guy. That's my catchphrase. Disney thinks they're better than everyone else, and they can take advantage of their customers.
So cancel and move on. Like you said, you have a point. I've never bought Disney or Plus. I have Hulu. I bought Hulu before Disney bought them out. And I'm locked in at a nice $7 a month. That's why I pay for my. Dang it! Really, Hulu. Sorry, that's saying something because, like I said, I'm at work. But that's all it is. I move on. That's pretty simple to me. I'm like, hey, what do I? Like I said, literally, what do I have? Amazon is, let me see. Amazon, you pay a lot of money. Amazon prices went up. Their Amazon Prime went up. It sucks. And they don't even, and to be honest, look how shitty this is. To get stuff earlier, that's what you pay. They don't even get, you get Amazon Video still charges you, even though it's supposed to be certain things you think is free, and it charges you that. So, again, that's crazy as hell. I apologize again. Like I said, just coughing because the pollen is just ridiculous over here in no kakalaki. But anyway, yeah. Do that, sir.
Well, Nintendo just played their hand today, and it turns out they were the final boss. Nintendo is the final boss in the battle between customers and the video games industry. In a way, it's kind of fitting that they're truly the bad guys. You know, we spend a lot of time talking about Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed and all the drama in the game development space here. You got Nintendo, though, who's never been a saint anyway, lurking in the shadows, just waiting for the time to strike. And believe me, if this game system and this series of their games at arbitrary floating prices not only continues, but wins, gaming is screwed even more than it already is.
Bruh, that's what I call Generation N. It was already screwed from 2012 when we went down the path of being digital this, online this, all the stuff. It was an inevitable bomb to explode since 2012. Sorry, but it's been. Charging online. Ooh, now you're charging online. It was. Y'all wanted it. Y'all got it. Stop the blood clot crying. But for real, that's what you wanted, bro. What you want me to say? That's what you get, sir. That's what you get. Oh crap, that's not right. So, sorry, if the end boss, whatever. No, they were the last holdout, and they tried their best many times to work with everybody, but y'all pissed and shit on them. Y'all pissed and shit on the Wii U. When they had great games, y'all didn't want to buy it. The third parties, even in Japan, Capcom, all of them, third parties screwed them with the GameCube, screwed them with the 64. There's only so much a person could take. So, hey, they're like, shit, let's make the money, fuck it. Let's make a franchise, let's make it over, let's make our money.
My friends, today is a great day to learn about emulation and how to run emulators.
I figured he'll say that.
Screw these companies and screw Nintendo.
And I say, if you're running the emulators and you want to do it by yourself, go ahead. If you want to sell the motherfucker, FBI, get these bitches. Go ahead, lock them up, get them out of here. Go. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. And then when the companies go and you can't make games, I wonder who you gonna wait for to make these beautiful games. Because let's see right now, say Nintendo's gone right now. You emulate all the games, people saying that Nintendo's gone. Nintendo's gone. What other great games do you have out there to pull out? PlayStation? PlayStation ain't making a lot of first-party games. Xbox, well, we always saw that shit's working. So the gaming market is going, as I've been said all that bubble's gonna pop. It's starting to it's popping. So we got your ass saying that. Let's go to the next one. Now let's go to this another person, Penguin Zero, who got million subscribers, and this video already got 2 million subscribers. Boo hoo, ha ha, whatever. That is what it is. Let's hear what he got to say. Let's see if people. My phrase is people are stupid individual. Let's see if he's a smart individual or he's a stupid person. We'll see.
If hating Nintendo was a sport, I'd be the Michael Jordan of it. For years, I have
not really, but okay, whatever.
Thrown innumerable tomatoes at this company for a variety of reasons, and today I feel so vindicated after all the Nintendo Switch 2 announcements.
Okay.
Now, first things first, the games they showed look incredible. I was actually salivating and ready to make a whole video glazing Nintendo for how hype the announcements were. The new FromSoft game, the Duskbloods, that came out of nowhere, and we finally got a couple of tiddlywinks, almost fucking, subliminal messaging of Silksong. It was only 6 seconds worth of footage, but Silksong got a release date this year. Those are two things I said would never happen. A FromSoft reveal and Silksong information I said would never happen at a Nintendo Direct or anything. And then bang! Right in my fucking pussy, Nintendo comes in and smokes my whole wiener with...
Right in your... Oh my god, and people listen to YouTubers like this? Did he just say what I think? Oh, what the what? You younger generation guys who watch crap like this, why? Whatever. Let's keep on going.
This. As is tradition, anytime I make predictions about games, or really anything, any of my predictions, I'm like 0 for 2000. I actually feel like when I make a prediction, I am jinxing it and manifesting the opposite into reality. So actually, I think a lot of people should thank me for these predictions, because I feel like if I never said anything, we would not see anything from Silksong, nor would there even be a new FromSoft title. I'm just saying. But amazing announcements. Even aside from those, there were just so many cool things that they showed at the Nintendo Direct. And then immediately after it ends, while they're still riding this high, they have all this hype, they hit everyone with the cold water. They give so much bad news about the Switch 2, from the pricing to the way physical copies are treated, and all of it completely ruined everyone's excitement. It was a masterclass in how to take the wind out of your own sails. It was just deflating. Like, you got more bad news following the Nintendo Direct than all of your party members down the Oregon Trail, suffering from all of those diseases and ailments every time you take 2 steps. Nintendo did an immaculate job of completely wiping their ass with all the goodwill they built up from that fucking Direct. So I want to start with the most infuriating. Some Nintendo Switch 2 games will be more expensive. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, this probably means they're just going to be $70. Like, all of them across the board are going to be $70, which is more expensive. You're wrong. They're actually, in some cases, going to be...
Unless you say something more asinine than the other two people, I already don't prove my point with that. So I'm not going to... I'm just going to let him talk until I see something I need to say so, okay? Just letting you all know for the rest of this video.
$80. And not only are the digital downloads of these games going up to $80 in some cases, from what I'm reading, some of the physical copies of these games will be going to $90. Now, what this means is Nintendo's off their fucking gourd. I can't even make this kind of markup in Schedule 1 with my drugs because no one would buy them. Going up to $20 over the normal market value, that's unheard of, but it's Nintendo. They can strong-arm their way and get away with it. And what this means is $80 games, and I guess in some cases $90 physical copies, that's going to become the industry standard. All of the other big players in the industry are going to follow suit.
Like they did back in the 90s.
Nintendo has just busted the lid off of $80 as a normal amount to charge
like they did in the
for
90s.
a digital copy of games. That sucks so much shit through a crazy straw, I couldn't even begin to describe how on brand that is for Nintendo. Some people are surprised.
Okay.
I was surprised Nintendo didn't do something like this sooner. I have said for so long how out of touch...
The reason they didn't do it sooner because they were giving gamers the chance to realize it, but y'all pissed and shit on them. So, fuck it. Y'all want to play that game? We play that game.
This company is and how anti-consumer Nintendo as a company is.
Good, because I'm not a consumer. They're pro-customer. That's what it is. You don't have to buy it.
They make great games, bangers, games that are very special to me. You'll find a lot of them on my shelf. But the company itself...
And you're going to buy because you need that revenue, sir. You got over 2 million views. You're going to buy. So shut the fuck up, seriously. But I know, again, I'm talking to the win in this one, so yes.
Is the antithesis of fun and friendly. They are brutal and greedy. And they knew they could get away with this kind of pricing.
NVIDIA ain't brutal and greedy. AMD ain't brutal and greedy. PlayStation, Xbox, PC builders. I'm talking about like coming like an Origin PC or something like that. They ain't greedy too. They do the same thing. Oh, whatever.
Knew it, and they will get away with it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And now people are finally starting to see, like, oh no, this company, like, they don't fucking like us. Like, they
really?
do not really like the consumer. And I feel so...
Good. Don't like the consumer. I hate consumers. Unless I'm on the opposite side where you go just buy my stuff without nothing. So if I'm the person making it and you want to consume my product, I like you. If you don't, but outside of that situation, I don't give a damn.
Vindicated. Like, I feel like, our ancestors way back in the day when that one person spoke up and said, what if instead of eating it raw, we cook our meat? and then he got like pummeled by rocks from the rest of the group. Well, that was me. And now instead of throwing rocks, people are finally being like, no, wait, maybe this meat is getting cooked here. Nintendo is a meat cooker of ass. I got lost in the analogy I was trying to make. Point is,
Yes,
I've said for so
exactly.
long how mean of a company Nintendo is.
Okay.
And how they do not respect you. This company wouldn't piss in your mouth if you were dying of thirst unless you paid them.
What other companies would do that? Please tell me what other companies do that. You think Sony would? Oh, no. You think Microsoft? No. Steam? Hell no. So shut the... Again, the aceriny of these people saying the stupid shit that they're saying. What company would do that? No company would do that. Bruh, if you ain't working for the company, or should I say you, the company itself, we ain't doing that shit. Quite easy to understand that, don't you think? Jeez.
$60 up front for the convenience fee. So this is the perfect demonstration that Nintendo will just do anything for a couple extra doubloons. So
There you go.
they are now at the $80 price tag for some of their games.
Hey, $90.
Which
Hey.
will no doubt have a pretty big effect on the rest of the gaming sector as a whole. And that...
Yeah, just like in 2012 when they started charging online, Nintendo didn't follow that. Just like how y'all stopped doing keys, putting, making the cartridge, or should I say disc as keys. Now Nintendo started doing that. I don't like that, but I know it's gonna. I can't tell myself that when I know it was going to happen. So I was like, there you go. So I can't. Why am I getting angry or something when I know it's gonna happen? I know. If I know that if I put water inside a freezer and it's gonna freeze, that's stupid on me. I'm like, oh wait, did it froze? Oh my god, I can't believe the water. It's like, okay, let's even make it maybe a more messed up analogy. Oh man, I know if I take this bottle of soda pop and put it in the freezer, I want it to be cold, but I need to leave it in there. But if I leave it in there too long, it will pop. And if I and that's my point, y'all. If I know if I leave it in there, that will happen, and that's what it is. Y'all did not stop it when it was getting cold. Y'all let Xbox and PlayStation do it from 2012 with the PlayStation 4 and 5 and Xbox One, whatever it is. You let that happen. So from that point on, that went out the door. And now that it comes full circle now with Nintendo, who was the last bastion of it, and y'all destroyed it, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Is bleak. You hate to see that. I have been one of those Scrooges humbugging that ridiculous rumor that GTA 6 is going to cost $100. I have been fighting on the front lines of that ridiculous claim for a year.
I never bought against it. Y'all bought a game that was half broken, had microtransactions in it, and y'all bought it and spammed it up in y'all videos. I never bought a GTA. The last GTA I played was I played 5. I didn't play 5. But I was like, then I was like, it's alright, and I move on. But yeah, when y'all bitched and remember, multi-plat is the most sold game multi-plat. So am I surprised? Y'all gonna pay $60 for that? That was a given. Sorry, you weren't gonna pay $60 for that. It was a given. You were gonna pay the $100. And here's the son of a bitch problem, sir. I guarantee you, I will bet, because I don't know people like him, so I'm gonna say that. What can I say? And I want you guys to hold me to this. As I don't need it right now, I'll do this, but let me see. I will hold a contest. If he buys GTA 6, right? If he buys GTA 6 and plays it because he's a YouTuber, he said, funny you said Nintendo's greedy, bro. So is you, so is me, so is everybody. But anyway, if he buys GTA 6, I will hold a contest, and I will hold a contest, and I will give somebody a brand new Switch with Mario Kart physical. Digital maybe. Well, it depends on whatever. It can depend if I could get it or not. But I would, when it comes out, and then this might come out, GTA might come out later than this. But point taken, I'll get a new Switch with a Mario Kart game with them. Digital or physical, it makes no difference. I'll contest and I'll put it out there. I'll spend my own money to give away a brand new Switch with Mario Kart on the Endure channel. That's what I will do. If this man does not buy GTA 6 within 2 years of its release. 2 years, I give 2 years of its release. If he bought it within 2 years of release, then you're full of shit, sir.
Do you think Nintendo dropped this shit here? I'm starting to think Rockstar might just try it too. Because it really, you can basically charge whatever you want. Nintendo is now setting the precedent, and I think Rockstar will follow.
They never set the precedent. Y'all literally walked them into that spot. Y'all walked it into the spot. Again, this has been happening since 2012. So, what can I say?
GTA 6 truly will cost $100. Now, I made a brief mention at the beginning of the video about how they're treating physical releases, and this is what I was referring to.
Yeah,
it's about their game key card. So apparently, the game key cards are like basically giving you access to download the game via the internet. So what you actually buy, the physical copy, it's not like the game you're just getting Nintendo's stamp of approval to download the game itself. Which ties into the old Ubisoft quote of "you'll own nothing and you'll like it." That's not exactly what they said, but they basically said, I think verbatim.
That's what they said, and there you go. Again, it started in 2012, sir.
Was gamers need to get comfortable not owning their games or not owning anything, something to that effect.
Yeah.
And Nintendo seems to be following suit with that philosophy. You're not actually owning anything if you're buying a physical copy of a game. You're still just getting a permission slip, literally like a library.
PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, sir. There's PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox, sir. Steam Deck, sir. Stop it. Stop it.
Card, not even a library card, actually. You're getting like a hall pass where you get to put your physical copy into the Switch 2 in order to download the game itself from Nintendo. You don't own shit. You own absolutely nothing. You own the idea of being able to have this game on your console.
There you go.
It's amazing, which has become the norm.
There you go.
I have always, not always, but for like the last like 8 or 9 years, I've been like a big digital downloader. I haven't really bought physical copies.
Holy shit bags! The fuck you gonna say all that shit and then you say this? What the fuck? Oh my god, guys, my helmet just cracked. The fuck? What I said? That's why I made that thing about the PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch 2. Am I shocked? Am I surprised? No, because y'all talk out of y'all asses all the freaking time. Shit. Bruh, seriously? And now y'all want to go back to physical when it's too effing late. When people be saying, do this now before it gets to that point. But no, y'all didn't want it. Y'all wanted convenience. Sorry, it ain't there no more because now y'all fucked it up. Gamers. I'm talking gamers in general. So, yeah. It is what it is. Boo-hoo to hoo-hoo to y'all too, because that's crazy. But that's what you get. Duh, ass wipe. What you expect? Freaking hell.
A while, but over the last year, you've heard me talk about it quite a bit. I've become a huge advocate for physical copies of things because, as we've seen time and time again, you don't own it, so you can lose access to it for.
And that's, again, you prove my point once again. You started that shit and then you reversed it but it was too late. You proved my point. I just said that a couple minutes ago. Like, is it hard to be correct all the time? And I mean, I'm not correct all the time. This is just facetious, but damn it, man. I'm correct. No shit. No dar. I'm not surprised. That's why I have a video on my channel. The champ is here. I've been on my chest with Muhammad Ali because I've been proven correct over and over and over and over and over for the last 10 years. Jeez Louise.
Forever, because it's not really yours.
No shit.
And I think that sucks. What you buy, you should have. You should have the right
I agree.
to it. Like, you
I
own
agree.
it. If you want to play it, you should be able to do that. Even
I
if you
agree.
don't have internet access, or even if you lose your account that housed it, as long as you have the physical copy, you should still be able to pop that bitch in and play it. So I become a huge advocate for physical copies, especially now that so many things are just getting outright removed and deleted, and they're just gone forever.
You should have had that case from the beginning, though. Like me. That's what you should have. The only digital game I bought, and there was two types. And I'm being honest with you. I bought the digital on a Wii U. I bought digital games for the Wii U, but I bought the physical too. So I could play the game, but I bought the physical as well too, because again, y'all didn't want to buy that console. Y'all said it was a shitty console, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to give Nintendo the money, but 14 million, kind of officially, but done, whatever, sold of Wii U. That's what y'all did. So boo-hoo, whatever. And any indie games. I make an exception to indie games because, again, they ain't gonna have the cards and they're gonna make it, so I forget that. Anything outside of those two things, I ain't bought no digital. And on the Switch, I've barely bought a digital game for the Switch. I'm saying, for the Switch. I thought, well, you know what, Nintendo, you make enough money now, so I don't need to buy. All I want to buy is physical games, and that's what I did.
Because there's no physical copies, I think it's more important than ever, and now Nintendo's taken a step to ensure that physical copies are even more meaningless. It's very sad. And since you're not even getting the game itself through these physical copies, it makes this $90 price tag even more baffling, even more of a head scratcher, because what you're getting is fundamentally an empty box with a code on it. You get a tiny little doohickey, you get a thingamajig you put in your Switch 2 that is not the full game. It does not have the full game data. They make that very clear. It does.
Again, I said the same thing with Fallout 76 and all that other stuff, but whatever. Again, repeating myself.
Not contain full game data, and you get that key to then download the game from the internet. So why are you paying even more money for that while still getting the same service? The only thing that changes is you get a fucking box with it. It's craziness. It's actual craziness what Nintendo tries to get away with, and what they inevitably will get away with. It's such a shame, too, because the Switch 2 does seem to be a significant upgrade over the Switch 1, which, of course, isn't saying much because the Nintendo Switch is basically like a fucking glorified 2011 smartphone. That shit.
And then you go shit on the console, and again, am I surprised? These are the YouTubers. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised. Now you're gonna say it's a piece of shit, but you want the games on there though. It's a piece of crap, but the software is awesome.
Is wimpy. And the Switch 2 is finally a modern console. Finally some real power. And they showed so many good games for it coming out. It's extremely exciting, that catalog. But now, I can't be excited for it because I hate the precedent they're setting with this pricing. I hate the precedent they're setting with the physical copies. What, you can't even call them physical copies. They're not physical copies. You're getting a box with a code on it, basically. It's just trash. Nintendo is insatiable in their appetite for more money. A gluttonous corporation, which should be a surprise to no one, but it really is just egregious here with what they're doing. for the Switch 2 and its pricing for some of the games. So yeah, it's not super fun, Nintendo. Don't like that very much. That's about it. So yep.
You're gonna buy the game anyway, fucker. So stop bullshit. Stop lying. You're gonna buy you're gonna buy the system. You need that shit. Because let me see. Let's turn it sideways. Oh, 16.7 million. 2 million views already. Oh. Let's see if he's not gonna have a Switch by the end of this, a Switch 2 by the end of the year. If he doesn't, I'll be surprised. But let's see. Sir. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. But let's see. I doubt that shit. All right? Y'all are full of shit. And these y'all was the reason. Because you see, you have a bigger audience and you influence other people to talk the stupid shitty way that y'all did, and all that happens, my brother. That's what perpetuate. You had the power to say, if you were saying, hey, from 2012, don't buy this, do consoles like me, and say buy physical so it could be, so they don't be digital. We need it to be 50-50. I would not be on your ass like right now and say this shit. But you have not, because you just said it in your own, well, from your own mouth. And only when you think it's a smart idea to do that, then you want to bounce back. Like I said, he's in the video of the issue of Generation N. You are part of the problem, my friend. That's what you are. Now, to all the people who did the videos and everything on the show, don't buy the car. There's an easy answer to all your problems. Part of it, a fake wizard, you could go ahead and emulate. I hope they don't catch you, and I hope that you don't sell it so you could get caught. Oh man, I'm sorry. But if you want it for yourself, you have the right to do that. I will stand up for your right to emulate if you want to do it. If you want to do the code and do everything yourself, all right. But if you are literally selling a product and showing people how to steal for the company, again, if you show how to steal for Walmart, they'll put you in jail. So it's the same thing. So no, I'm not with that. But if you want to emulate, you have the right to emulate, do that. Let's see if the three of these people, by the end of the, we'll check back within a year, but also by the end of the year, if they don't have the console. I don't want to see none of these people are these things. Have the first one, the game of the console, because he said a game, blah, blah, blah. I don't want you to see you have the game partnering, Fake Wizard. I don't want to see you have the console or any games. And the same thing to you, Penguin. I don't want to see it. By the end of 2025, let's see that. And within a year of this video, this is April, let's see if you don't have it. If you don't have it, man, I will be surprised. And I will donate $100 because I'm not. Y'all make more. Y'all have YouTube as a money maker. I don't make nothing on my channel because I do this just to talk out ideas. I don't do that. You do that. But I will whatever. If you have a donation spot anywhere, I will donate $100, and I will say why and whatever. That means you stand up for what you believed in. Good. But if it's not that, no. And trust me, I think that's will be. They're not gonna do that shit. We know that. We know that. You know what? No, I don't. I need that to be a different color. Let's do that. So, yeah. Yes. Let's see how this works out. Because I want to see all this stuff. So again, the easy answer to all this stuff is keep your Switch 1, play your games. There are games still coming out for the Switch 1, as we saw in the Direct last week. There are games coming out for the Switch 1. There are over 10,000 games in the library. There are games out there where the cartridges are, with the full games on the cartridges. I mean, I'm gonna buy me Altair of Yumia in the next couple, maybe tomorrow, and I'm gonna be happy with it. Is it going to be running great? I don't think so. It has issues. I get it. But again, the funny part about it, if it's just funny, I've seen enough videos to know Yes, it's not rated at a super frame rate. Nintendo, I saw the video, but Nintendo Life said, and I showed it their review. But hey, Nintendo Life, it's funny that you say go buy that on PlayStation, but nobody, but I've seen 5 different reviews of the PlayStation of that game, 5, and all 5 of those say it crashed their system. Every one of them said it crashed their system. So powerful means jack squat, ain't it? So let's be honest on certain things, shall we? That's all I'm saying. So, miss me with that nonsense, of course. Okay, that makes sense. Not the liger, that makes sense. Why would I did that? Sorry, again, I'm working while doing this. But anyway, this is your video for the year for this generation end. This is what caused. Really is a generation end. As you see, how people let shit go from 2012, and inevitably it ended the way it is popping now. The way I said for years it's gonna happen. I said this. I have NCAS upon NCAS. I've done interviews upon interviews. I've done LBCs, all that stuff, mic checks about shit like this. And now it comes to the head. Am I angry at Nintendo with some stuff? I ain't gonna say angry, but yeah, I'm disappointed in some things that Nintendo do. Yes. But I'll leave that to another video. But I'm disappointed. But what you want me to say? If Nintendo goes straight digital and I can't play the games the way I want to play, whatever, then like I said, I'll bow out. And I'll make a video and say, hey, sorry Nintendo, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I have enough games in my closet to play for me and my kids and my sister's kids and all that stuff. So it's what it is. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the channel, the video that I just did. All right. Remember, there's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles, including PC. Peace out and bye.